to standing. Today we're going to be working on strengthening the back of the body and the arms as well. But we're going to start in Tadasana, so mountain pose at the top of your mat, arms by your sides. For a moment, just close the eyes. Softly breathing in and out through the nose. Take a moment to soften the shoulders, lengthen the neck. Perhaps you find that Ujjayi breath, that audible inhale and exhale. Start to draw the navel into the spine for that support. Take one more deep breath in here and long breath out. And then we'll blink the eyes open. We'll take 3 rounds of Sun Salutation A just to warm up the body. Inhale, reach for the ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift halfway, find your flat back. Exhale, hands to mat, step the feet back to plank. Good. Lower the knees and lower the chest. Inhale, come to a baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. You might want to pedal out the legs or bend the knees. Holding here for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, look forwards, feet step up to meet the hands. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach for the ceiling, look to your thumbs. And exhale, back to standing. Good, second round, moving with your breath. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, feet step back. Knees and chest lower, or if you'd rather take a Chaturanga Dandasana, then do that. Inhale, baby cobra, or maybe now you're coming to an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathing here for 1, 2, hips reaching up and back, spine is long. 3, inhale, look forwards, feet step up to meet the hands. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, Tadasana, arms by your sides. Last round, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, feet step back. Knees and chest, or a Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows tucking into the sides of the body. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take 5 breaths here this time. You can always lower down to a child if you prefer. Maybe you're still working out through the legs, pedaling the legs if you like. Good. Last one. And we'll lower the knees, come down to your tabletop position. Good, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, cat and cows, so belly grows long for your cow pose, tailbone, gaze lifts. And exhale, rounding through for cats. Couple more in your own time, inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cats, keeping that soft bend at your elbows. Perhaps doing 1 more of each. Good, and then once you're finished, come back to neutral spine. Draw the navel in towards the spine if you haven't already. Claw down through your fingers into the mats. Extend the right arm forwards, left leg back. Take a moment to find your balance here. Looking straight down, neck is long. A breath in to reach the arm a little further forwards and the foot a little further back. Exhale, squeeze the elbow and the knee in, round through the back of your body. So inhale to extend and reach. Exhale to squeeze in and round. Good, last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. And release back to tabletop. Straight to the other side, right leg back, left arm forwards. Taking a couple of breaths here, just finding your balance. Next inhale, reach a little further in opposite directions. Exhale, squeeze it in. Twice more. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Good, release back down to your tabletop. And lower down to lie on your fronts. We're taking the forearms out in front. Arms are about shoulder distance apart. So we're in this Sphinx pose. So you want to be propped up on your forearms. That's it. Good. You can decide how close you have the elbows to your shoulders. The closer the arms into the body, the more intense the back bend is going to be. So maybe you want it gentle. Maybe you want the arms quite a distance away from the body in front. Breathe here. Good. Exhale, shoulder blades are softening down the back of the body. Last breath. Great, let's just bring the hands together. So we are interlacing the fingers, pressing down through the forearms and the hands into your mats. Navel's drawing in towards the spine, tuck the toes under, and then lift yourself up into your plank pose. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Good, for 1, heels are reaching towards the back of the mat. 2, we've got this slight doming at the upper back body. 3, 4, 5. Good, lower down. I nearly went for longer than 5. Lower the knees, just sit back on your heels. Take a short rest in child's pose. Forehead grows heavy, close the eyes. Start to breathe into the back of the body. Feel the rib cage expand and soften with the breath. Good, 1 more breath here. Inhale, lift yourself back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes and make your way to downward facing dog. Keeping a bend at the knees maybe to begin with, so you can find that nice length through the spine and the sides of the body. On your next inhale, step the right foot forwards, lifting up into your high lunge. Take a moment here, front knee is bent, we're on the ball of the back foot, navel drawing into the spine, nice and stable. Taking 3 more breaths in your high lunge. Good, for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, reach up a little higher. Exhale, twist to your right, arms extend out into this T shape. Couple of breaths here. Every exhale, twisting that a little bit deeper. Now, option to stay here if you like, or rest the right hand on the back of the leg and reach that left hand up to the ceiling. And we're lifting the chest, starting to find this twist and a slight back bend. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are. Last one. Use the exhale to windmill the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back to plank. And in 1 long straight line, lower the body down to the mat. Come to lie on your belly. Good, extend. I'm going to have to shuffle back a little so I've got space. Extend the arms out in front. We're lifting the torso, lifting the legs, working on strengthening the back body and the core, navel drawing into the spine. 5 breaths here for 1, 2, lifting as high as you can, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down, have a short rest. Maybe placing the cheek on the hand or the forehead on the mat. Not here for long, just 1 more breath. And then take the hands under the shoulders, make your way back to your downward facing dog. And we'll do that little sequence on the other side. Good, inhale, left foot steps forwards. Coming into your high lunge. Take a moment to get yourself set up, nice and stable through the feet. Soft through the shoulders. And as we strengthen the back body, always keeping the navel drawing into the spine, as that's going to protect our lower back. Inhale, reach a little higher to the ceiling. And exhale, twist to the left, arms out in a T shape. Couple of breaths here. Every inhale, lengthening through the spine, and every exhale, twisting a little deeper. You're very welcome to stay here, or you could let that left hand rest on the back leg. Reach the right arm up, and we'll find this back bend. So right arm reaching up, that's it, and left hand resting on the back leg. Good. Oh, I'm losing my balance. Couple more breaths. Lift the chest on the inhale, last one. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. Left foot steps back. We meet in plank, and lower yourself down in one long straight line, strengthening the arms as you go. Good, extend the arms out in front. Second round, we inhale to lift the torso, lift the legs. 5 breaths for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release, have a rest. Good, we're going to do 1 more round in a moment, but just take a second here to catch your breath. And when you're ready, last round. Arms reach out in front, lift the torso, lift the legs. Breathing here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last breath, maybe lift a little higher. And 5, take a rest. And when you're ready, start to make your way to a child's pose. Just taking the legs together, sit back on the heels and bring the arms by your sides, forehead down to the mat. Chin tucks into the chest. Let the shoulders round. We won't be here for long, but just letting the back of the body round after those back bends. Good, 2 more cycles of breath here. And slowly make your way through to a tabletop position and then to downward facing dog. Great, on the inhale, step the right foot forwards, back into your high lunge. Reach for the ceiling. Good, once you've got your balance, right knee bends. Exhale, bend the elbows. We're in this cactus arm shape, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting the chest. Couple of breaths here. Good, next inhale, reach the arms forwards, round through the back of your body, and then reaching the arms up. And exhale, bend the elbows for cactus. We'll do that twice more. So inhale, reach forwards and up. Exhale, cactus arms. Great, last one. Inhale, reach forwards and up. And exhale, cactus. Good, inhale, reach for the ceiling, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the mat. And just step that left foot up to meet the right. So we'll meet in a forward fold. Inhale, find length through your spine, and exhale, fold. You might be bending the knees, that's fine, or you might just not go as deep. The hands might be on the shins. Take 2 more breaths here. Great, inhale, reach for the ceiling, take the palms together, and exhale, hands down to the heart. Take a moment, find your balance. Navel is still drawing into the spine. When you're ready, lift that left foot, and just with the left hand, hold the left foot into the body, as if you're in this quad stretch. You might stay working here today. If not, we're going to move into dancers to work a bit more into the back of the body. And if you've got a wall nearby, you can always use that for some support. So stay here, or flip the hand around so that the thumb is running down the sole of the foot towards the toes, and you've got this opening up at your shoulder. Kick the foot into the hands, tilt the body forwards, and then last bit is to extend the right arm out in front for dancer's pose. Just have a go, take a couple of breaths, wherever you are. Yes, looks really nice. One more. And with control, come back to center. Step the left foot down. Coming back to the mat if you need to. We'll take a vinyasa and do it on the second side. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, feet step back to plank. Knees and then chest lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just take a breath here. If you need to sigh out the exhale, you can. Or maybe you're reconnecting to your Ujjayi breath. Second side, inhale, left foot steps forwards. Reaching up to the ceiling. Great, meeting in our high lunge. We'll take a moment here just to find our stable standing position. Inhale, reach a little higher up to the ceiling, and exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Holding here, lifting the chest. On your next inhale, reach the arms forwards and up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, cactus. Last one. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, cactus. Really nice. Inhale, reaching up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Lift halfway, find your flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Just a couple of breaths here. Weight is towards the front of the feet. Good. Last one. Inhale, reach up for the ceiling, take the palms together. Maybe find a little bit of a back bend here, lifting your chest. And exhale, hands down to the heart. Good, find your balance. Ready for dancer's pose on the second side. So if you want to be near a wall, that's fine, or stay where you are. Lift the right foot. Take the right foot in towards the body. Maybe you're staying here, or maybe you're flipping that hand over, so the thumb's running down towards the toes. Kick the foot into the hand, tilt the body forwards, extend the left arm out in front. Good, playing with balance, take a couple of breaths here. Last one. And then with control, come back to center. Step the right foot down, come back onto the mat. We'll move through a final vinyasa. Inhale, reach for the ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, feet step back to plank. Knees and then chest to lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose, fill the lungs. Sigh it out through the mouth. Lower the knees, swing the legs around, come through to a seat. Good. From here, we're coming into Navasana, boat pose. So start to take the weight a little bit further back. And then we will start to hover the toes, find the activation at your core, and take the shins parallel to the ceiling, arms out by your sides. 5 breaths here for 1. As much as you can, lift the chest, keep the spine long. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the feet down to the mat. Take the hands behind the body, about underneath your shoulders. It's a pretty good guide. Fingers towards the toes. And then lift up into your reversed tabletop, lifting the hips, strengthening the arms, the glutes, finding a nice stretch across your chest and shoulders. Just 3 more breaths here for 1, 2, and 3. Lower yourself down, come straight into the second round of Navasana. Lift the shins parallel to the ceiling. 5 breaths for 1, 2, legs are squeezing together. 3, 4, and 5. Soles the feet down to the floor, back into your reversed tabletop. Lifting up, 5 breaths for 1, good, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down. We're doing 1 more round of each and then we'll be cooling down. So back into Navasana, final round. Maybe you want the shins parallel to the ceiling. Maybe you want to straighten the legs, whichever choice you want. Holding here for 1. Yes, really nice. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Soles the feet down to floor, hands under shoulders. Final round. Final little push. 5 breaths here for 1. Good. 2, keep lifting the hips. 3, 4, 5. Lower yourself down. Great. Come down to lie on your back. And we'll just hug the knees into the chest. Finding this rounding at the spine. If you want any movement, you can take it. If you want to rock from side to side, but you might be happy in stillness. One more breath here. Hug the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg out long. Guide the right knee across the body, over to the left hand side. Extend the right arm out into a T shape and look over that right shoulder. Finishing the practice with a twist. Just softening here. You can let all the effort leave the muscles and let the weight and gravity just ease you deeper into the twist. One more breath on this side. And coming back to center. Extend the right leg out long. You might need to shuffle the body just to recenter yourself. And once you're ready, hug the left knee in. Taking the left knee across the body to the right hand side. Extend the left arm out in a T shape. Look over your left shoulder. Breathing here. in and out. And then we'll come back to centre and extend the left leg out long. Moving towards our Shavasana, so close the eyes if you haven't already. Take any movements to get yourself comfortable, and eventually we'll meet in stillness. Allowing the body to grow heavy. Softening the muscles at your stomach now. Noticing that natural curve at your spine. And allowing yourself to rest here for a couple of moments longer. As you slowly bring yourself back, start to feel the points of contact between yourself and the floor. Start to breathe a little deeper, filling the lungs with air. And then wriggling the fingers, wriggling the toes. Let those movements work their way up through the arms and legs. Take any last stretches or movements you might need. And once you're ready to come over onto one side of the body, maybe staying here for a bit longer if you need to, or starting to make your way slowly back up to a comfortable seated position. And just finishing by finding some length up through the back of the body. Coming back to the breath. Noticing how you're feeling this morning, how the body feels, how that practice felt, but not letting any notes of judgment or any emotions creep into that, just simply observing. And then we'll bring the hands together at the heart, open the eyes. Namaste. Right, thank you. Hope you have a lovely rest of your week.